Welcome everybody to South Levittown Lanes. It's Sunday, August 3rd, and we are in for a fantastic 5-man shootout. Let's meet our 5 competitors. On the left, it's Mr. Alan Seeley from Walsh, New York. Alan's getting 54 pins. And next to Al is Mr. Preston Cheeks. He's from Brooklyn, New York. Preston's getting 42 pins. And in the middle is Mr. Richie Patson from Lindenhurst, New York. He is getting 44 pins. And our only left-hander in the finals, Mr. Jimmy Walsh from Glen Cove, New York. Jimmy's getting 29 pins. And last but not least, all the way on the right, is Mr. Kevin Rabich from Ridge, New York. Kevin's getting 25 pins. Bowlers, shake hands and let's get this match rolling. We had a great turnout here on a summer's day here at South Levittown Lanes. We had 99 entries, a great prize fund, $3,800 is being paid out. First prize is $1,000, second $500, third is $350, fourth is $300, fifth is $250. So we have got a great match and we've got some great bowling. They're bowling on the Kegel Orderbound pattern. All right, here comes Jimmy Walsh, our left-hander. He's coming up. Oh, he comes in a little late, leaves a stone 7-pin. Great shot for Jimmy. All right, Kevin, who is our squad leader at 1 o'clock, goes a little high, breaks up the split, leaves a 3-6-10. Jimmy's got the first open of the match as he misses the 7-pin. All right, Kevin Rabich on the right lane. Here he goes, trying for the 3-6-10. Oh no, he does chop it. Its 10-pin is rocking, but it does not fall. So 2 people, 2 opens. All right, Preston Cheeks, 73 years young. And he puts it in the pocket of Mr. Preston Cheeks. Preston has 1 LIGBT title. Now here comes Mr. Richie Patson. Richie cranking it up. Ooh, and he leaves a 10-pin. Richie's from Lindenhurst, New York. His best finish, he's made it only to the second round. He's done it 4 times. So he's going for his first LIGBT title. And he throws it in the gutter. Wow. So far 3 of the 4 bowlers have opens. Here comes Al Seeley. Al with his 2-handed approach coming in good. Oh, great shot for Al. What a shot for Al. So no spares in the first frame, but 2 strikes by Preston and Al. All right, Jimmy Walsh on the left lane looking for his first mark. Here he comes, coming up light. Oh, he doesn't leave the washout, so he gets a break. He leads to 1-3-9. All right, Kevin Rabich is on the left lane. Kevin also had an open in the first frame. This one he lays short, so this is going to cross over, and he gets a break. He gets the sweeping strike. So good shot for Kev on his second shot. Now Jimmy Walsh trying to get his first mark of the match. And this one looks pretty good for Jimmy, and he makes the spare. Well done. All right, Richie Patson has been a member of the LIGBT since 2009. Getting 44 pins. Ooh, he leaves a washout, the 1-2-4-10. So Jimmy Walsh has 1 LIGBT title. So does Preston Cheeks. Al Seeley's looking for his first. Kevin Rabich is looking for his first. And Richie Patson's looking for their first title. Okay, here comes Preston, moving it up, comes in light, leaves the bucket with the 7 pins. And he's got half of them cracked. He doesn't lose wood because he was on a strike. Here comes Richie. Oh, he makes a great try at it, but he does have his second open. Scores were fairly moderate today. 7-10 and 7-01 were the cuts on Kegel's Autobahn. It's a 43-foot pattern. Accuracy and speed is crucial. Ooh, Preston's screaming, which means he knows he missed it, so he gets an 8 count, and he has his first open. So right now, bowlers, 4 out of the 5 finalists already have an open. Here comes Jimmy, our only lefty, goes in a little deeper and puts 10 in the pit for Jimmy Walsh. So Jimmy gets his first strike. Now Al Seeley working on a strike, looking for a double. Here he comes. He's going wide, coming up. Look at Al! Look at Al. Al is from Walsh, New York. He's been a member of the LIGBT since 2013. Preston putting 10 in the pit. it. Way to go, Preston. All right, Kevin Rabich. Kevin shot 763 and led the 1 o'clock squad. So he has not bowled in any final round. This is his first round. And he puts 10 in the pit. So Kevin bowling like he did in qualifying. So it was nice. Kevin only has to bowl 1 game in the finals to win the title. Here comes Al. Oh no, he leaves the big 6. Bad break for Al. So now all 5 bowlers in the first 3 frames have at least 1 open. Okay, here comes Richie Patson bringing it up. He leaves a little light and comes in with double wood. 2-4-8. Let's see if Al can get his wood. Throws it down the middle, coming back. Oh, he only gets 1 pin. So Al, who starts with a double, now has his first open. This is going to be a tight match, as the handicap is as low as 25 pins and as high as 54 pins. Now Richie Patson has his 3rd consecutive open, so Richie's getting off to a slow start. But Richie's a good bowler. He'll come back. Now Kevin Rabich. He's working on a double. He's in his 4th frame. This will take the lead for Kevin. Oh no, he goes high, but gets a break. Only leaves the 6, kicks out the 4. All right, these 5 bowlers are bowling fast. As you can see by the sign up above the masking units, Brunswick's our official bowl sponsor of the LIGBT. Boom! Oh, look at that 4-pin going around the 7. Bad break for Jimmy Walsh as he puts in a beautiful ball looking for a double. All right, Kevin should make this spare pretty easy, and he does. Jimmy Walsh works on a restaurant called Walsh Street in Walk Street in Garden City. Oh, look at this. Jimmy mixes his 2nd 7-pin spare. It's a great restaurant. His home center is Bow, Long Island in Patchogue, and he is a single gentleman. Okay, here comes Preston Cheeks, the most mature of our bowlers at 73 years young, from Brooklyn. Preston sends this out way too wide. Look at this, and only gets a 3 count. And Preston again on a strike, doesn't lose the wood. All right, Richie looking for his first mark. Goes Jersey, and he finally strikes. All right, Richie Patson. Richie is a single gentleman. His home bowling center is AMF Babylon, and he is retired. He's been a member of the LIGBT since 2009, so he's been around for almost 5 years with the LIGBT. Great guy, great bowler. All right, Preston looking for a spare, and he plows through the middle and gets it. So Preston, after a 3 count on his first ball spares, doesn't lose any wood since he was on a strike. Jimmy Walsh been hitting the pocket, but not converting. Let's see how he does here. He tugs it a little, and he pays dearly for it. So he leaves the 2-4-7-10. Now Al working off an open. He had a double and then an open, and he has another strike. So Al, 3 out of his first 4 shots have been strikes. Great shot for Al. Al's from Wantour, New York. His home center is AMF Wantour. His best finish was in the Babylon Major. He finished in the round before the finals. Jimmy Walsh missing all of his pins, so he has a 6 open. And Al is self-employed. Here comes Kevin. Oh, he trips the 4-7, so Kevin gets a great break, and he strikes. So Kevin, after an open in the first frame, has double spare struck. Now here comes Preston. Oh, look at Preston, strike. Preston's home center is Rockville Center. And Preston has the great distinction of throwing only 300 scratch game for the LIGBT team in the handicap division. Okay, Richie Patson with a 7 count. Now Al looking for his 2nd double of the match. And he misses the hairpin. Oh, and look at this crazy lead. He leaves the 1-5-9-10. That is a very unusual lead, and one that would be very difficult to make. Here comes Richie. Oh, another open for Richie Patson. So Richie has got 54 scratch after 5 frames, 98 with his handicap. Here comes Al. Let's see if he makes it. Good try. Gets only 3. So 2 of them. So Al's got his 2nd open. All right, after 5 frames, let's check the scoreboard. And this is a crazy match. Kevin Rabich with 103 on a strike in the 5th. Richie Patson 98 with an open. Jimmy Walsh, who just struck in the 6th frame, has 92 on a strike. Preston is on a strike, 108. And Al Seeley, 130 with an open in the 5th frame. And look at this, Kevin Rabich back to the action. He has a washout. So these lanes are proving to be very tough for these bowlers in the final shootout. All right, Preston Cheek coming up. 10 in the pit for Preston. So Preston doubles here in the 6th frame. LIGBT's next event is in 3 weeks over at AMF Garden City. Kevin opens. So that's Kevin's 2nd open. It's going to be at AMF Garden City on August 24th. August 24th, 1 and 3 o'clock, $1,000 first prize, and we hope you can join us there. Only $60 entry fee, and all the bonus pins are frozen. Here comes Richie Patson leaving the 8 count. And the reason why the bonus pins are frozen at that tournament is our next tournament after that, Labor Day weekend, major at AMF Battle, and $3,000 for first. All right, good spare for Al. He almost chopped it, but he made the spare. Richie makes the spare, well done, and we are through 6 frames. And right now, leading by 1 pin is Kevin Rabich over Alan Seeley, 131 to 130. And only 12 pins behind is Preston Cheeks. Next comes Richie Patson, and then last is Jimmy Walsh. Kevin Rabich, he strikes in the 7th frame. Jimmy Walsh, who's a good golfer also. Oh, look at him, 10 in the pit. Well done, Jimmy plays a great game of golf. Oh, he's shooting around 90. Okay, Richie Patson. Oh, he goes high, leads the 610. All right, Preston Cheeks. Although he lives in Brooklyn, his home center is Rockville Center. Been a member of the LIGBT since 2008, since its beginning, first year. Oh, Preston puts it in the pocket, a little high, leaves the 4 pin. That would have been a triple for Preston, and he could have taken the lead. Here comes Richie, makes the spare. Well done for Richie Patson. Okay, Preston Cheeks looking for his spare. Preston, oh, a great game, makes the spare. Preston's been a bowler for many years and is well known in the handicap circle. Now Jimmy Walsh. Jimmy, now this is his 8th frame on a double. Jimmy trying to get back in the match. This one looks pretty good. 10 in the pin again. Jimmy Walsh, who has hit the pocket a lot, has left a couple of ringing 7s and unfortunately missed them, is shrugging his way back. All right, Al Seeley bringing it back up with his 2-handed approach. Ooh, scatters him, but leaves a 7 pin. All right, Preston Cheeks now up in his 8th frame, working off his pair. This ball looks pretty good. And there it is, 10 in the pit for Preston Cheeks. All right, Preston looking pretty good. Now, that's going to come back. He makes the spare. So going into the 8th frame, Preston Cheeks has an 8-pin lead over Al Seeley. And we have got some match. All right, Kevin Rabich. Strike here would be key for him, getting him back in the title. Oh, he goes high, leaves just the 4-pin. Gets a break, leaves just the 4-pin. Oh, there's a lot of money on the line here. 1,000 for first, 500 second, 350 third, 300 fourth, 250 fifth. So Great prize fund for these 5. Okay, Al coming up, goes high, coming across, and he knocks it down. He gets a break and trips to 610. Big shot for Al. That was the 8th frame for Al, so Jimmy, Preston, and Al have all struck in the 8th frame. Kevin Rabich finishes his 8th frame with a spare. The LIGB hopes you're having a great summer. We still have 2 big tournaments left over at Garden City on Sunday, August 24th, and the following week, Labor Day weekend, a 3-day event with 3,000 on top. And there's Richie, Patson's 2nd strike in a match. Well done, Richie, as he's in the 8th frame. All right, now we are going into the foundation frame number 9. All right, Jimmy Walsh. He's on 3 in a row. This is for number 4. Jimmy has any title dreams? This is a big shot for him. And it looks pretty good. Coming up, coming up. There it is! 4 in a row for Jimmy Walsh. Look at him. Jimmy has 3 opens and still can win this match. Kevin Rabich working on a spare. Goes Jersey and leaves the 310. Preston Cheeks. He qualified with a 7-10 in the 1 o'clock squad. Now with the lead, looking for a double. Oh, he leaves a stone 7-pin. What a bad break for, oh my God, that would have been a big way towards his title. All right, Kevin Rabich looking to make the baby split, and he does. Great shot for Kevin. Kevin, who drives all the way in from Ridge, New York, all the way out east. His home bowling center is Shirley, AMF Shirley. He's a UPS driver, and he's married with 2 kids. So Kevin, a great kid. He's 40 years old, but a great gentleman and always welcome here at the LIGBT. Preston, after a frustrating 7-pin, does make the spare. Richie Patson. Oh, and he rips the rack and he doubles. So Richie trying to gain some ground. It's going to be a little late for him to win a title, but still can move up in the ranks and earn some more money. If Al hits here, he takes the lead going into the 10th frame. Looks pretty good. And he rips the rack for the lead. Al Seeley, looking for his first title, has taken a lead. All right, what's this? All right, if Jimmy Walsh strikes out, he's going to force Alan Seeley or Preston to mark in the 10th. Oh, he doesn't like this shot. Oh, look at this! So after 2 7-pin stone, Jimmy gets a break. He was not happy with that shot, but I think the slow speed helped him as he came back. Kevin Rabich, he goes high, leaves the 3-6. Nope, knocks the 6 out, leaves the 3-10. Again, the baby split, which he just converted. Look at Jimmy Walsh here looking for another one. This time he trips the 6-10. So now Jimmy has put himself in a position where Preston and Al open. He has a title. Wow. So Kevin Rabich, he opens. He finishes with 171 scratch, 196 with his handicap. And that's going to be this place. Kevin will finish in. Could be finished 4th or 5th, depending on what Richie Patson does. Here comes Jimmy. Oh, look at this, coming across. He leaves. Nope, that's the 9 count. So Jimmy, what a great finish. 212, 241 with his handicap. Oh, Richie Patson, he opens in the 10. So Richie's going to finish. Richie's going to finish 5th. 74, 82, 90, yeah, so Richie is good. Patson's going to finish 5th for 250. Kevin Rabich will finish 4th for 300. All right, so Preston needs a double. Oh, look at this. He goes high and open and leaves it. The devastating 4-9. He threw a good shot last 2 frames, but did not get lucky. All right, so Richie Patson's finish. He finishes with 190, 146 scratch, 190 with his handicap. That's good for 5th place and $250. Preston Cheeks. All right, Preston Cheeks. Okay, he's going to finish 3rd place for $350. He finishes within 182 scratch, 224 handicap. All right, here's the bottom line. Al Seeley, looking for his first titles on a double, needs the first one to win. Very simple. Otherwise, Jimmy Walsh is the winner. Here comes, oh, this is way left. Can he go Jersey and get lucky? No, he does not. Jimmy Walsh has won his 2nd LIGBT title. Al, you need 1 pin for 2nd. Al needing 1 pin for 2nd. Coming up, and he makes it. Good spare, Al. So Al makes 2nd. So he'll finish 183, scratch 237, about 4 pins off of Jimmy Walsh's unbelievable finish. He finishes with 6 strikes in a row from the 6th to the 10th frame after opening 3 in the first 5 frames and secures $1,000 and a 2nd LIGBT title. There's Al. Jimmy, go on the lanes. Hold on, Jimmy. Stand on the lanes with this on the approach. Well, congratulations to Mr. Jimmy Walsh winning his 2nd LIGBT title here at South Levittown Lanes. And there's Jimmy holding the check and the trophy. Congratulations, Mr. Jimmy Walsh from Glen Cove, New York. And here are the final totals, folks. You can see Jimmy Walsh with that incredible finish, 212 is coming, and 241 handicap finishes first for $1,000. Al at the bottom gets 183 scratch, 237 second. He gets 500. 3rd went to Preston Cheeks, 182 scratch, 224, worth $350. And 4th place went to Kevin Rabich, 196. And 5th went to Richie Patson, 190, worth $250. Thanks for joining us here at South Levittown Lanes. We hope to see you in 3 weeks, August 24th at Garden City Bowl. Good night, everybody.